All right, so all going according to plan. This thing should be back up and running this afternoon. And we all know everything always goes according to plan. So, as you can see, or can't really see because there's shirts all over it. Head is on, torque down, exhaust manifold. As I sort of mentioned in the last video, exhaust manifold's on. So this afternoon, get intake on now. Start finishing off all the stuff on the front of the engine, timing covers, belts, that sort of stuff. Intake on with the new gasket. Just all the accessory stuff, getting the hoses, wires, cables, and stuff all sort of hooked back up again. Goal is to have it kicked over and running tonight properly. And then it's just tweaking it, tuning it, getting the timing right. Hopefully back on the road and driving tomorrow. Just realized I forgot to pick up coolant. Fuck. That's all right. It's half full of coolant anyway. Or not half full, it's what's left in the block. Sure I have coolant somewhere. I do. It's down there. No, I do have coolant. Cool. I thought I had some somewhere. Falling over, tripping over tools on the floor. I've got coolant there, so yeah, top it up with coolant. It's going to get a flush anyway. After working on it, I'm going to give it a flush. I'll do an oil, and as long as it's running right, I'll do an oil and coolant change in a week or so anyway. Just let everything kind of run through. Put some oil flush and some radiator flush in it. Let that run for a couple of days, and then I'll get rid of that stuff. Get that all out. Or run for a day. Which literally is till I'm back from work, so 15-20 minutes. Today's the day. Hopefully we get it back up and going. Hopefully this is the last time I have to take the head off for a long time. Hopefully this is the last time I have to do anything major up for a long time until I do fuck knows what to it. Diff is the next thing. After this is done and I know it's running right and I know I'm getting out, we haven't announced that yet. I have a drift day planned, which unfortunately may or may not be happening because of photography commitments. But will be a drift day coming at some point soon in the not too distant future. Just figuring out dates. But because of that, mini spool is the next thing. I've got a few more parts for the S13 conversion for the front. Still trying to find calipers. Have a few leads of people that are looking at changing over their calipers. So hopefully I can get that done soon. But yeah, spool is the next thing. If I drive it with the stock suspension for a drift day, fuck it, it's just gonna be like a boat. Literally wet pan, car, boat, roll, whatever. Sidetracked. Engine on, get it going tonight, and then we worry about diff and shit after that. But I need to know it's working properly before I worry about anything else. So anyway, let's get stuck into it. Enjoy.
That's just the hood.
I know what it is.
Presume you remembered to do the distributor this time.
So, there's something different about this picture and about this video today. There is something missing in the garage. The Skyline's fucking finished! Fucking thing's working. So, back on the road. I will insert clip in a second for the Skyline running. Just engine, not driving, because I'm not holding a camera and driving. I do want to keep my license so I can drive the Skyline. Of all fucking things, it turned out, so got it all back together, had issues, should explain, rewind slightly. Got it back together, tried to run it, still had the bogging down issue. Had a chat to a few mates, thanks Josh for the assist, you are an RB wizard. He suggested spark plug gap. As I was talking to him, it dawned on me, I'm using specs from the Gregory's manual for the Skyline, which is an old manual with old information using old spark plugs and old technology. I have brand new Iridium plugs in it, in new plugs, new technology. The spark plug gap was way too big. As dumb as that sounded. I set the gap to around 1.1 mil as per the service manual for old, what would probably be just dodgy Bosch bog standard plugs. Josh suggested moving them down to 0.8, even down to we can go as low as 0.6 on it. I've moved them down to split the difference, kind of 0.75. After a couple of seconds of the ECU, or a couple of minutes of the ECU, kind of getting this life sorted and everything settling back in, because it's obviously been unplugged for quite some time with the power off. Fucking thing runs like a dream. There's the tiniest of flat spots from a dead idle. Which could just be the fact that idle could just be a little bit low. Just tweak the idle up, just literally like a fraction, and I think that'd go. But outside of that, took the thing out, ran it around the block, and absolutely no issues at all. Now that I have proper head bolts on it, the head is getting proper compression. It's actually getting the performance that I expected the first time when I did the head. Fucking amazing. Like, the thing is ready to go. It's so fucking happy. Drove it for probably like 2 minutes, 3 minutes down, took it around sort of the long block near my place. Man, I was laughing like a giddy school kid the whole fucking way. Anyone that would have had the window down, anyone that I drove past that heard me probably thought I was fucking insane, because I was laughing like the goddamn Joker and clapping and carrying on the whole way. Fucking stoked that it is back together. Fucking stoked that it is actually working again. Gonna give it a run tomorrow morning, take it to work, just see how it goes. Obviously keep an eye on it. There could be a little oil leak around the rocker cover still. I'm getting I'm getting the PRP head bolts, dress bolts to put that on anyway. So I'm not going to tighten them down and lock them down with a bit of Loctite until that's done. I'll get those, put those on, and then I'll lock it down properly. A little bit of oil leak there. Could just be the seal just bedding back in. And obviously things kind of settling back into place. I'll tighten them down again, give them a little tweak, and it should be fine. But yeah, first things, had a quick inspection. No sort of fluid leaks, no sort of weird stuff hanging on. Fucking so stoked. So happy. Yeah, runs perfect. So on to the next thing. Next goals are going to be, well, I've got almost all the stuff for the S13 conversion. There is a guy down in Wollongong that reckons he's potentially got a set of calipers. He's not 100% sure if they're S13 fronts, but he definitely has S13 rears. So I don't know. He's going to send me, he sent me one photo, and he's going to get some more photos tonight and send them through. So could be S13s. May take a trip down to Wollongong. He's not asking a lot for their other parts, so hopefully he's not asking a huge amount for these ones either. Take this guy on for a trip down to Wollongong for the day. Go and check it out and pick him up. But yeah, garage is now free. Thank God. Does mean I can start getting this stuff cleared up and start doing my workouts again, which is going to be really good, because that is the next thing. It is well and truly overdue, is getting this fat ass back into shape. Yeah, so pumped. I'm going inside now to start working on photos and videos from the last couple of events and catching up on all that stuff now that the Skyline is back on the road. But yeah, so happy, so stoked. Can't wait. Stay tuned, guys, and I will see you in the next one.